Kevin, how you doing?
Hanging in there. How things with you?
Things are going well, and we just released a bunch of new features at DealMachine, so it's been really fun to hear everyone's response, and they're excited about doing new things to enhance their driving and make it even easier to get deals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you got a deal though, right?
Oh yeah, I did. I started this process with Max in November.
Max Maxwell?
Yeah, Max Maxwell.
Okay, great.
I did his 30-day challenge, but with everything, I do things differently than how people would normally do things. I just take my time, learn the process, listen to everybody's mistakes, and just gradually, as I go along, learn as I go along.
Okay, well, tell me about what did you do during the 30-day challenge that led you to get a deal?
Well, during that 30-day challenge, everything that he said to do from, I have a little red book that I have.
Okay.
That I make notes in it from day one, go all the way down, and send out postcard. When we did the sign up with DealMachine, I think the trial period had ended, and
okay.
It was $49, and you just did. So I signed up. I was working with minimum budget, and I sent out. I had like about 20 something properties that I'd sent out, and I had returns on actually 7 of them.
Oh,
right.
7 return postcards.
Yes, 7 return postcard with either wrong address, not delivered, or anything like that. But it never swayed me to be this thing. I said, you know what, 7 returns, 19 of however how much outside still. And then I received a call from this young lady, said that she received one of my postcards in the mail and was interested in selling her property. So, and I was like, okay. So I asked her what property was it, because I was not at my computer, I was actually on the road driving for dollars.
Okay.
And I asked her what property that she was speaking about, and I knew the property very well. So I said to her, give me a minute, I'm gonna call you back. Let me just get in front of my computer so I could actually pull it up. And it went from there.
Wow, that's great. So wait, how did you get, if it was returned, how did you end up getting the address?
Not from her. I got 7 other properties mailing that was returned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how many did you send out?
Oh gosh, I must have sent out over 50 something properties so far. I have like about 150 something in DealMachine.
Okay.
Some of them I had was to delete because they were corporate owned.
Yeah.
Yeah. And trying to skip trace and find information for corporate owned properties was a challenge. So I had was to delete it. Some of them was already sold. So, and then the ones that I couldn't find that had incorrect addresses, I said, all right, I'll find some other way of getting information to them. So
yeah. Okay. All right, great. So when she called you, what did she say?
Well, she said that, she was interested in selling. There's a property that she was interested in selling, and she gave me a brief history about it. They grew up in the house, her kids, and then she come and had grandkids. And her husband, before he passed away, had actually sold 2 of the other properties right in the same area.
Okay. And
that particular property that I sold, they had a fire 4th of July about a couple of years back, and the grandkids and them was in the garage with firecracker, and they sent off the firecracker and burned the house down. And she wasn't even home. She was in Florida at that time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So she came home and the house was burned down?
The house was, actually the garage part of it was burnt.
Okay.
So, and with that, she just, they just ups and moved to another location. The husband passed away, and she said that they just forgot about the house all entirely. And
wow.
It's been there for like about, I think she said 4 years.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you could forget about a house.
Yeah, she did.
Isn't that crazy?
Believe it or not, she did.
Yeah. Right. But I guess what I'm saying is, I guess it's definitely, people are in different situations than you, or like they think differently than you. I could never forget about a house, I feel like.
I don't know. She said that, but she said when she saw the postcard, she remembered that they had a house in Bethany Lane. That's what it was. And I was like, oh, really? And she said, yeah, I mean, I just plain forget about it because the husband passed away. The husband is the one who was dealing with all the house stuff and things. So when he passed away, it was just her daughter and her grandkids. So, you know, it was never on her mind to try and get it still. And she was very, very excited to know that somebody was willing to buy her property. Mm-hmm. And, you know, get it off of her hands.
For sure. Woo. All right. Well, I'm glad it went into your hands.
Oh.
Right? Because now you were able to sell it to someone else.
That's right.
How did that work?
I actually sold it to one of my cash buyers who also do wholesaling.
Okay. Where'd you get your cash buyer from?
Well, what I do when I drive for dollars, those bandit signs that said we buy houses for as is, right? I took pictures of every one of them and made a Excel spreadsheet.
That is smart.
I mean, if they're buying houses, guess what? They might know somebody that have money to buy. So
for sure.
Why not?
Yeah.
To ask, and that's what I did.
Wow. Okay, and then how did you decide what you needed to offer on this house? I
did a little invest acquiring.
Acquiring?
Right. There were other properties. The properties sit close to a university.
All right.
So they had other properties on that road that was being renovated by property managers or other, I guess, homeowners that had properties that they were renovating to rent out to the students of that university. So I inquired to the contractors. You know, some of the contractors got the information of, you know, what it will take to fix this property up and whatnot. And then I did a little comp in the area of the price, the last house that was sold, you know, and all that. So I kind of based it off of that.
Gotcha. Okay. And then were you right? Were you right about the price?
Oh yeah.
Were you able to make some profit?
I made $15,000.
Really? On a burnt house?
Minimum was actually targeting between 15 to 20.
Okay.
Right, but I wasn't going lower than 10.
Okay.
And the price that the seller was asking was ridiculously low. She just asked $2,500 for the property.
So you got it under contract for $2,500?
I got it under contract for 40.
Wait, 40?
Yeah, because 25 go to the seller, 15 go to me. For the seller, yes, I got it under contract for 25.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
She actually had the property itself sits on a 1 acre lot, and then she had an additional 4 acre road strip that she wanted to sell with the property also for 5. So 25 was it.
Gotcha. Wow, package deal.
Yeah. And she came and explained to me exactly where the 4 acres start from and where it ended. So, you know, it worked out a win-win any which way.
Yeah. Okay, great. So now what are you doing with this 15 grand in your pocket?
Well, I had a huge bill. That's one of the reasons why I was trying to close this deal, that I went and clear out immediately. I put back $2,000 into my business and everything. So I cleared some bills, put back $2,000 into the business, and I'm at it again. Okay.
You need to add some more deals.
Oh, I am. I actually just came back from Atlanta this weekend, right? Because I do Atlanta market, Alabama, and Jacksonville.
Okay.
So I just came back from Atlanta this weekend. I have some properties that I have to put in DealMachine, as well as I went to an auction to get some additional information of cash buyers and who it is buying properties and all that. So I actually have to go through DealMachine now because I sent out some postcards. Hold on, I think it's sometime last week.
We just released. Are you on DealMachine right now?
Mm-hmm. I was just about to pull it up.
Okay. Do you want me to show you the new analytics and ROI graph? All right. So if you want to see your ROI, find that deal that you closed, and you might go to the deals list view, and then search for that address.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. And once you do that, then you can change the deal status to one deal. Do you see where to do that?
It already have it as one deal. Yep.
Oh, okay. Redo that. because now there should be a new section for you to fill in your details.
Okay. Yeah, I filled in all my details and everything.
You did already?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Filled in all my details.
Okay. Now, if you already filled in all those details, then you can go to the analytics and it's going to show you a graph of your return on investment.
All right. So I'm on the analytics now.
Yeah. So now you can scroll down and see different graphs about like, have you added as many deals as you did last month? And there's one graph called profit. So if you've entered your details, it should show your profit there. Did you see it in there?
Yeah, a closed deal badge.
All right. So keep marking those in there and you can track how much profit you're getting versus the graph below. It shows how much you've invested in DealMachine.
So far, I invested $88.60 from the 10th of June to date. 10th of July to date.
You can, on the very, very top, you can change the date selection. So you can actually change those graphs if you want to different dates.
I got you.
That makes sense?
Because it says, okay, year to date. Let me do year to date and I'll see. Oh, snap. $236.10 year to date from January 1st to date.
Yeah, so you can keep an eye on that, and it looks like you got a pretty good return so far.
Yep, so far.
Yeah, keep repeating, I think. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I want to send you a DealMachine hat. So I'm going to give you like a code for our swag store so you can buy a DealMachine hat. You can get a free DealMachine hat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I tell some of the wholesalers and investors that I met at the auction in Atlanta, they were like, what do you use to pull up? I said DealMachine is my friend.
We are your friend.
I said, if you don't have DealMachine, you're in problems. And they were like, what? I said, yep. I said, that's how I drive. When I drive for dollars and I took those pictures.
Yeah.
As I go.
That's great, man. I appreciate you spreading the word. And we really, really, really appreciate that.
I mean, it worked for me, so might as well share.
Yeah.
Share the wealth and knowledge.
Absolutely. All right, I just sent you that link. It's going to be worth $21.50, which is exactly how much a hat costs. You can just go on there, pick yourself out one, and ship it to yourself for free.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And let us know when you do your next deal. I want to follow you.
All right, no problem. I will.
Okay, great.
I have some in the pipeline that I'm going to check up on some mailers that I sent out and then take it from there.
That sounds great, Kevin. Thanks again for your time to do this call. It means a lot to me, and we are rooting for you and here to support you if you need anything.
Appreciate it, Dave. Much appreciated. Thanks much.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you later.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.